Just be out with us to Aruba. This is our first time in Aruba on the Norwegian Epic, and we are sailing through ABC Islands. This is our first stop. If you're new to our channel, my name is Irina.
And I'm JUAN.
And we are Just Be Out. We create informative travel videos to help you get the most out of your vacation. Norwegian Epic docked a little bit of walk away, maybe as it looks like about 10-minute walk to the main port area. Right as you get off the ship, you will see tour companies already offering you island tours for starting at just $30 US.
So let's get going and start exploring Aruba with us.
Just be out with us. All right, the tour prices from the locals seem to be the same price, $30 US per person, and the tour is just 2 hours, so it's pretty quick and easy.
Of course, like most cruise ports, whenever you come off the ship, you're going to see shopping, and more shopping. Here it's really cool because you have your major brand stores on one side of the street, and then on the other side you have kind of like, I wouldn't say kind of like a straw market, but you'll have an area where you have local goods and different things that you can buy, and souvenirs, more smaller things that doesn't cost you that much. Pretty cool.
This cute little trolley you can ride absolutely free. It takes you through downtown to the cruise ship port and vice versa. I love Aruba so far. We are now on Main Street. We noticed a lot of stores are actually closed, or at least they look closed. But so far, Aruba is awesome. What we noticed here in Aruba, when you shop, you can pay with your cards, but they have their own currency and they will change the currency to US and charge your credit card in US dollars. Really cool.
As you come out to cruise port, you'll see a lot of people basically trying to get you to go on tours. If you've been here before and you only want to go just to the beach, for example, one of the most popular beaches, which is Eagle Beach, they're charging as little as $5 per person, which is really great if that's something you want to do and you don't want to go to all the different stops.
We just hopped on a tour bus. It will take about 2 hours, but at the end they will drop us off at one of the best beaches, Eagle Beach, and then we'll tell the driver when to pick us up. We have plenty of time. It is 11 o'clock now. All on board time is 4:30 p.m.
And it's cash only, and it'll cost you $30
per person.
Per person.
We made it to our first stop, Casibary rock formation. It's a cool rock formation, and it's actually a mystery rock formation because nobody knows for sure how these rocks got into these formations. People say it's from a volcano, and to get to the top of this rock you have to go through in between rocks. Even though the rocks made stairs here, the space is still uneven, so you have to be careful coming here. And here we go. You have to watch your head here. Ooh, it's tight. If you're claustrophobic, that might not be good for you. Wow, the view is beautiful. You can actually see 45% of the island from this viewpoint, and you can see our cruise ship from here as well. Anything that flies off of you, you will never be able to get. This is actually a pretty cool stop. When I was doing my research, I was thinking, rock formations, I don't want to see that. But since we came here, it's a nice viewpoint and a really cool experience. Let's get one thing straight. The capital of Aruba is called Rhino-Stad, not Orange-Stad. This is a quick 20-minute stop, and there are two rock formations that you can climb on. One that you can see right behind me, and the one that we are standing on right now. Right in between those rock formations, there are facilities, bathrooms, restaurants, and where you can get some drinks and even grab a beer if you don't want to climb these rocks. So now we're heading back down and back on the bus.
Just one thing to keep in mind when you are climbing this rock, obviously there's a huge sign that says climb at your own risk, meaning it's kind of steep. So if you have any type of leg conditions or anything like that, you may want to reconsider going up, because coming down is just as challenging. The steps are really steep. So again, if you have any type of leg condition, you may want to think twice before going up.
This is our second stop of our Rhino-Stad highlight tour, and this is Alto Vista Chapel. This is the oldest chapel on the island. Alto Vista means high views, and the views are pretty high here. You see the ocean, Caribbean Sea here, you see cactuses all around, and there are two cute dogs just chilling by the chapel. They sell coconuts here, some souvenirs, and we have 15 minutes here, so just a quick stop.
Another JBO pro tip: when you get off the cruise, you're going to be bombarded by people asking you to take tours. Well, there are two different types of tours, well actually multiple kinds, but what I want to talk about is the heat here in Aruba. Although the island is pretty breezy, there's a lot of breeze blowing as you can see, it is still hot. So a pro tip would be use a transportation that's going to take you on these tours with an AC. If you try to do something open, kind of like in a dune buggy or one of these off-road vehicles, or we notice a lot of maybe school buses that they decorated and they painted and it looks like a lot of fun, there are no ACs on those buses. So you're going to get hot, because a lot of times when you get out of the bus and you go see an attraction, you're already hot. And then you get back on the bus and then there's no AC, nothing to cool you down. So we do highly recommend take a vehicle with AC.
You can actually go up all the way to the top of the lighthouse and see the view here. You can see some buildings over here, the coastal line, all the catamarans in the water, and it's pretty much going to be a 360-degree view. It's 125 steps up and 125 steps to go down. It is $5 to get all the way up there. In this area, it's a very popular area. There are a lot of tour buses come here. All the tourists come. They sell coconuts here. There is actually a restaurant here with a beautiful view as well. Quick 15-minute stop, and now it is beach time. Another JBO pro tip is to bring small change with you. There are bathrooms at pretty much every stop on this tour, but some of them are paid. Like this one, you have to pay $1 to use the bathroom. Technically, the last stop on our tour is supposed to be Eagle Beach, but we were with other people on the bus and they actually recommended us to come to Palm Beach, which is supposed to be nicer than Eagle Beach and not as touristy as Eagle Beach. And our bus driver was kind enough to drop us off here at Palm Beach, and he will pick us up at 3 o'clock. So we have 2 hours to relax at the beautiful beach, and we'll still have some time in port. The beaches here in Aruba are absolutely stunning. The sand is powdery soft. The water is gorgeous.
If you're interested to see what this beach looked like in its entirety, we walked the whole entire beach. So there's a side where you see all the hotels, the Hiltons, the Marriotts. We walked that side, and we also walked the beach itself, so you can see what the beach looked like. No commentary, and we'll leave a link to that video down in the description.
There are so many activities here on the beach. Anything, any water sports you can think of. Kayak, banana boat, catamaran, speedboat, parasailing, and so much more. And of course, the weather is beautiful and stays perfect for most of the year. And now for 5 fun Aruba facts.
Number one, we've heard a couple people on the tour bus that was with us as we were passing by, and on the tour you see a lot of cactus, and people
all over
like
Aruba.
Yeah, all over, exactly. So people are like, oh my gosh, they're like, look at all the cactuses. And I'm like, wait, it's not cactuses, it's cacti. So the plural form for a cactus is a cacti. So if there's a bunch of cactus, it's cacti. If that makes any sense.
When you think about Aruba, you think of flamingos. There are flamingos everywhere, on t-shirts, on bag, on all the souvenirs. They sell stuffed flamingos everywhere. Aruba is associated with flamingos, at least for me. Well, flamingos are not actually just strolling around on the beach like you would see on social media. They are strolling around on the beach, but only on private islands. There are a few private islands that have flamingos. One is belonging to a hotel, which you have to be a guest on or purchase a pass. And another island actually does island tours where you can visit the flamingos.
Another fun fact about flamingos is that there are more plastic flamingos in people's yards than there are real flamingo in the world.
What we notice here on Aruba, it is super windy everywhere on the island, and that's why windsurfing and kite surfing is really popular, and one of the best spots to actually learn windsurfing and kite surfing is here on Aruba.
Another thing to take note of is the weather here in Aruba, and actually the ABC Islands which we are traveling, is that it's actually outside of the hurricane belt, so the weather is way more stable than, say, if you go to the other Caribbean islands.
Another fun fact that you would never think about Aruba, at least I never did, is that there are so many donkeys here on the island, so much so that they actually have a donkey sanctuary, and it is free to enter, and you can feed the donkeys for a small fee. That is a really cool activity that you can consider doing next time you're in Aruba.
Wow, Palm Beach was really, really, really nice. I wish we had more time to spend here and explore a little bit more, because it seems like there's just so much to do, and the beach, oh man, the beach is just so great.
And over here, the area, it looks like it's a little own tourist town. There are lots of shops, restaurants, and of course on the beach there are also bars on the beach, music playing, and it's a really awesome vibes.
I would definitely see ourselves coming here, spending a week here at one of these resorts. Again, there's Hilton, Marriott, all these big chain hotels are here. It's just really nice, and like Irina mentioned, everything is here for you, so coming out here and spending a week or so would be amazing, and I see us definitely doing that.
If you have been on Aruba vacation, let us know in the comments and share your experience with us.
Yes, especially if you stayed here in this area. Let us know what hotel you stayed at. Let us know if it was good. Maybe recommend us one of the hotels to stay. That would be amazing. Just leave a comment below. So we're just waiting here right now. This is the pickup point for our bus driver that dropped us off. He's picking us back up here and taking us back to the cruise port. We have 2 hours left before the cruise departs, so we're gonna head back to the port, do a little bit, maybe a shopping or something like that, and we'll see you back at the cruise port. If you're just joining us in this video, this is our first stop of the ABC Islands, Aruba. The next one will be Bonaire and Curacao. So definitely, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, because the rest of the islands are coming at you.
We just made it back to the port. It was about quick 15-minute ride.
So let's recap the entire time we were here in Aruba. Well, first of all, is the tour worth it? So we paid $30 per person, and would we recommend this tour?
Probably not. It was okay. It wasn't that special. If you miss it, you really didn't miss much. But we did enjoy the beach. The beach is absolutely spectacular. And we also love the port of Aruba.
Yes, so we do recommend, if you come here and you're a beach person, obviously you want to go to one of the Aruba beaches, we highly recommend Palm Beach. That's the one where we were. It's absolutely beautiful there. Eagle Beach is obviously the most popular one, but what they did tell us, it's just slammed there and there's not much. So between the two beaches, they said Palm was the best, and the time we spent there was absolutely amazing.
And Baby Beach is considered to be the best beach, but it is 40 minutes away each way, so it is pretty far and we did not want to risk it.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share,
and if you would like to support our channel, click the heart button below this video. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, just be out with us.
Coming up next, Norwegian epic full ship tour. Turn on the bell notifications to be the first to know when that video is published.